September is a month of rebirthing, where the old self dissolves and the new self emerges. It may feel like drowning until you remember you were born to float. Hi, this is Deborah Lupien, voice of the Akashic Records, bringing you the September 2025 forecast for Lightworkers from Archangel Metatron. September will be a month of contrasts. You might say it will be a month where you will feel off kilter. Many of you are aware of the shifting energies on the planet, a sorting process of frequencies, you might say. As you approach the autumnal equinox, the energies will quicken, causing an even more noticeable division of frequencies. You may even feel a sort of tugging as if you're being pulled. As the gap between the third and fourth dimension widens, it will become more noticeable, at least to those who are awakened. And if you're listening to this message, chances are you're among the awakened. Those who have not yet taken that step may feel something, but they won't understand it, and they won't be led to inquire. They'll brush it off and move on until the day comes when they're ready to have their own awakening. But that is none of your concern. Today, this month, your concern is about your journey, up-leveling, and alignment. The sorting and separating will go on for some time. Some days you may feel it more acutely than others. Nevertheless, it will continue until it has reached its natural completion. At that point, the third and fourth dimensions will have separated, functioning as independent bodies. Those who remain in the third dimension will have consciously taken a step backward. They had the opportunity to step up to the new reality, but whether it be a hate-filled heart or fear of the unknown, they've chosen to step back rather than ascend. Those who ascend fully to fourth dimension will gradually adapt to the new energy, higher frequencies, and new way of being. September will also present opportunities to take a walk on the lighter side, engage in activities that bring you joy, spend time with those you love and who love and support you. It's a time of reevaluating your life, who you are, what you've become, where you're going. Are you satisfied with your life? Would you change it? If so, how? These are just some of the soul-searching questions it would be wise to reflect upon this month. September may feel like you're deep in the water, feeling disoriented, not knowing which way is up. Dear children, when you face such a challenge, relax. Stop struggling, and your body will float up. Then you'll know which direction to swim. Better yet, call your angels. Once you've identified the direction, it's just a matter of holding on in faith and trust until you reach the surface, where you'll take a big, deep, exhilarating breath. Be present in the moment, oriented to time and space as much as possible. When you lose your bearing, the wise choice is to immediately reach out for an angel assist. Do not panic. Take some deep breaths, and remember, your divine team is ever at the ready. You are never alone. As September is a month of sorting and reorienting, it would be an optimum time to turn your attention to your personal belongings, sorting through and donating or discarding those that no longer serve you. Lighten your load so that you will have more breathing room and space to expand in the fourth dimension. Those who are declining may become disoriented, fighting against their reality. Where you can, help them to breathe, relax, and allow themselves to flow with it. You are experiencing the beginnings of the shift in energy. Do not allow the denseness to hold you back. Remember to float. Allow the energies to direct you to the most comfortable way through. Be mindful of resistance and not slipping into that state. September is a month where allowing will become more critical. surrendering a little bit of that independence, allowing the universe to guide you safely through to the calmer waters and energy. Now that we've shared this truth with you, do not allow this knowing to push you into fear and resistance, for it will make the transition more difficult and uncomfortable than it need be. You might liken it to an energetic rebirthing. You are now coming down your birth canal. Sing your mother a lullaby to help her relax so that the way through will be smoother with less pressure. Breathe, relax, allow applies to both you and the one birthing you. When both of you relax, you will slide through with little effort, emerging into the bright light and loving arms of the universe, greeting you in your new reality. So ultimately, September is a month of rebirthing and emerging as the new self-actualized soul you've been becoming. Metatron, will the rebirthing be complete in the month of September? For some, it may. Those who have learned to flow rather than resist. For others, it may take longer as they find their way through to the space of allowing. Remember, no matter the path you choose, you always end up at the same place at journey's end. It's only the experiences along the way that are different. Can you guess what we're going to suggest to help you get through September with the least resistance? Why, yes, it is meditation. The smart way to ease the pressure and accelerate rebirthing is through meditation. Listen to your body. Do not resist, struggle against, or even try to force your way through. You must breathe, relax, allow, and let the universe gently guide you through without pressure, friction, or damage. Birthing cannot be rushed. It will take the time it takes. And now close your eyes and join me in this vision. You are being lifted up by two angels. They're flying you up to the heavens, past the golden light in the clouds. Then you feel yourself being set down on solid ground. It's a visceral feeling. Even though you don't see anything at this point, you feel it. Now the angels withdraw, and you're left there, standing, wearing thick-soled sandals and a white gown, like the sort of attire depicted in biblical pictures. Then you hear someone say, "Welcome home." There's bright white light all around you. This is level 12. It's like you took an elevator ride up and suddenly you're at level 12. A giant void of whiteness, nothingness, completely open to creation and potential. A clean slate. And that is what the rebirthing will bring you. A metaphorical clean slate. And now the vision shifts. It's a blank page, like in an old-fashioned photo album. Something that looks like a roll or a paintbrush rolls from bottom to top, clearing away the blackness, revealing the pictures underneath. Precious memories of life before this rebirthing, preserved and maintained, not lost. Those are still your experiences, but you are no longer that person. It's as if you're looking at someone else's life, their memories, and they feel a little disconnected from you. But that's okay. You're still reorienting to a new way of being. Many things may feel foreign in the short term. It may feel so foreign as to be uncomfortable, and your natural reaction would be to push it away, to avoid it. Of course, you may make that choice, but we encourage you to hang in there. Feel your way through until this new space becomes comfortable. The sooner you do that, the sooner it will feel comfortable. You will adapt, and in short order, it will be your new normal. You'll forget that it was ever foreign as you slip into this new dimension, like slipping into a new suit of clothing. And so it is. And now a new vision, pure white, almost blinding. And out of that whiteness steps Jesus, holding out his hands in welcome. The enlightened master leading a disciple forward, guiding you. Jesus turns, holding your hand, and together you walk through the white clouds straight into the Garden of Gethsemane. It's time for a makeover of that space, reviving it, erasing the pain of the past, restoring its beauty and majesty so that it might be an oasis for souls to refresh and revive. As you look around you, notice poofs of white clouds rising up from the ground into the sky like a Native American smoke signal. This one is acknowledging the entrance of a new soul, you, to a higher dimension, as Metatron previously foretold. The vision fades, and you return to Metatron's presence. He continues, it would be wise to focus on gratitude for what you have, rather than focusing on what you don't have. That is universal truth, always applicable. The surest way to delay manifestation is to focus on what you don't want or don't have. Shift into gratitude for even the tiniest thing, and your gratitude list will expand. Now another vision. This time it's pink and white flowers, very delicate, just being their beautiful selves. No self-doubt, no striving, inspiring others simply by their presence. Each one shows their very best face to the world in order to make the greatest impact. Now another bright white light floods your visual field. This time, emerging from the white light is a feminine figure. Is she a goddess? An angel? It's hard to identify her because there's so much white light. She could be a deity. As she steps out of the light, her appearance changes, and she's now clearly identifiable. It's the soul of Kamala Harris with a message. She wants the people to know they need to stop looking to her to save them. She doesn't have that power at this time, nor ever truly. You need to understand that every soul is sovereign with the ability and power to save themselves. Never abdicate your power to others. That's the message she wishes to convey to you. Step into your own power and use it to create the world you desire. Stop surrendering in fear and weakness, searching for someone to restore the life you once knew. You need to get over it and understand that life is gone. It's not coming back. But the good news, it will be replaced by a much better version of you, more awakened, more empowered, taking inspired action for yourself and others. Then you can create your new world, and the authoritarians won't stand a chance against you. Because when the many awakened lightworkers of the world stand together, they cannot be defeated. The dark forces don't stand a chance. And don't you know, that's the reason they're doubling down, tripling down even on cruelty, creating their new concentration camps, hearkening back to a time long past that ought never be revived. The lightworkers of the world must stand firm against them and not allow this atrocity. The world is counting on you to restore the light, love, peace, and harmony. It's time as you step up to a higher level of spiritual authority. Flex those empowerment muscles. Don't be shy. Don't hold back. Give it all you've got because your future depends upon it. Those who are cowering in fear or worse, collaborating with the dark forces, will be vanquished. Their time is dwindling, and they feel it. This is their last stand. You must now hold the line against their evil machinations to bring more divine love light into the world. Flood the world with divine love light. That will send them scurrying back to their dark holes. They're afraid of divine love light. They need not be, for it would help them to awaken and have their own rebirthing experience. But you see, they hold steadfast to the belief that their power comes from embracing the darkness. They're wrong today. They were wrong yesterday. They'll be wrong tomorrow. You cannot force them to awaken to the truth. That will come when their soul is ready to align with divine. For now, bless them as they scurry back to the darkness. Then turn your back and walk forward into your bright future in Earthtopia. Keep the faith. You've got this. And with that, Kamala turns, raises her hand, snaps her fingers, and the vision is complete. Thank you, Kamala. So, friends, September will be a month for the record books, one of rebirthing, remembering, and reclaiming your soul's authority. As the sorting unfolds, choose to float, breathe, and allow. Remember, you are never alone. Your angels and your fellow lightworkers walk beside you. If this message resonates, please share it so more souls can find their way. Subscribe so you don't miss the next transmission. And together, we will hold the line for divine love light on earth. Namaste.